Welcome back to the kitchen, guys. Don't you just hate it when a recipe calls for orange juice and you don't have orange juice on hand? That has happened to me more times than I care to remember, and it's always so frustrating. I have some leftover orange juice. We don't drink it much, but I like to have it in the kids' in the house when the kids are home, so I bought this at Christmas time. We are going to can our leftover orange juice. I was sitting there looking at it in the fridge going, gosh, I hate to let this go to waste. I thought about freezing it. I was like, wait a minute, I should be able to can orange juice. It's 100% an acidic source. Let's can it. So that's what we're gonna do today. The only thing that we have to do prep-wise is get it up to heat. So I'm not gonna take it all the way to boiling, but I am gonna get it warm. So excited to share this with you guys. So let's do it together. So nothing else is as frustrating as wasting product, right? You spend your hard-earned money on something and then it goes to waste in your fridge. So I try to be really good about that. Sometimes I'm not, but like whether it's freezing leftovers for another meal, things like this, just think about other ways that you can waste less by just giving it another life. So I'm going to bring this up to heat. I've got my water in my canner getting up to heat at the same time, and we're going to can our orange juice. Okay, we're getting nice and foamy. It's really coming close to that boil, kind of like when you scald milk. That's about as high as a heat as I want to get it. I am so excited now. Todd's behind the camera, so Todd, I was telling him there's so many times a recipe calls for orange juice and you don't have it. And how nice this will be to just have orange juice on the pantry shelves. And I'm going anywhere between probably right at a 1/4 inch, maybe close between a 1/4 inch and a 1/2 inch a head space. And when doing my research, I found a recipe for grapefruit juice, but not necessarily orange juice, but pretty much the same, right? I will not be adding any additional lemon juice to this. Orange juice is 100% acidic enough. I need to wipe my rims. Got a little splashy on some of the pores. So we don't want any of that sticky orange juice on the rims of your jars. I'm just using vinegar. You could use nice hot water. And we're going to water bath can this for 15 minutes. Now this one that's not quite full, I'm just going to stick in the freezer. Hot. Ooh. So I'm just going on finger tight with the lids. And this would even be shelf stable to drink. It's not necessarily only for, recipe purposes, but that's how we primarily will use it. I changed my mind. This one that I was going to freeze, I'm actually just going to add a touch of hot water to it to bring it up to the right head space. That way I can can it too. Now we want at least a good inch covering the jar, so I might have to add some more hot water to this pot, preferably 2 inches. So let me get some more hot water in there. All right, I know this looks like a pressure canner, and it is, but I'm not using it as such. I'm going to just put the lid on just like that, not tighten it, the gasket or anything. My water bath canner died. So I am water bath canning this. I'm not pressure canning it. Once it comes up to a boil, we'll start our timer for 15 minutes. Well, I tell you what, it's days like today in the kitchen where I just feel like a genius. It's something as simple as just thinking differently. Like, yeah, I bought it from the store, but I can still can that and preserve that and have it for many, many uses later. So hopefully this just inspires you. Maybe you have guests coming over too, and you're making a big batch of something. Instead of just letting it sit in the freezer and go to waste, package that up, or letting it sit in the fridge and go to waste, package it up, put it down in the freezer in individual servings, and you'll have quick, ready-to-go meals. That's something we like to do a lot. Orange juice, I can't tell you how many times I've probably poured out old apple juice or orange juice or cider, things like that, because we didn't drink it up in time. And let's just can it, put it up on the pantry shelves. Super excited. So thanks guys for coming along in the kitchen with me today, canning up a product I would have never dreamed about. Talk to you guys later.